Good afternoon, and B.LEAGUE action coming your way once again this Saturday as we have the TOYAMA Grouses hosting UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Quite surprising when you take a look at these two squads as they face off here at the Toyama City Gymnasium. Toyama with an inferior record as compared to UTSUNOMIYA, but they are on a 4-game winning streak. They just last won their 2 games over the weekend, previous weekend over the San Antonio Phoenix with a score of 92-80 and 93-86. While the team with a better record overall, UTSUNOMIYA BREX, whose overall record is 32-14, are coming off a loss to Alvark Tokyo. They lost that match 77-65. So for UTSUNOMIYA, they'd like to get right back onto the winning track. There you can see the team standings. UTSUNOMIYA BREX at 32-14, as I mentioned. On the other side, Toyama at 20-29 are in 8th spot in their division. UTSUNOMIYA just 1 game away from actually making it to the top 3, which will get you into the championship division. When you say championship division, that is what they call the playoffs here in the B-League. 3 teams so far have been able to make it to the championship division. Confirmed, we have Ryukyu, Shimane, and Chiba. So there you can see them on your screens. The top 2 in the other division and 1 in the same division here as UTSUNOMIYA BREX. But there are 2 wild cards that will be able to make it, and having the inside track, and it looks like they will be getting there, is UTSUNOMIYA. They want to be able to get another win here today to solidify that spot moving on to the championship. But all of that, of course, starts right here, right now, as we take a look at some previous encounters. There's big boy Josh Smith. As always, doing a lot of damage. These are highlights of their last 2 games, which I talked to you about. And now, we look at UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Another match that we just mentioned earlier. This is their loss to Alvark Tokyo. Josh Scott going up there and going hard. As we take a look at the 3 officials handling proceedings here today. Our referees are referee Higashi, referee Enya, and referee Wajima. In just a bit, we're going to get the lineups from both these squads. And there you have the lineup of UTSUNOMIYA BREX. They are, of course, led by Makoto Hiyajima. They have Yosuke Endo. Kai Taves is also going to be one of their key players. And they got their 3 imports, Chase Feeler, Josh Scott, and Isaac Fotu. There's Coach Ryuzo Anzai. His team's doing quite well. And all they need to be able to do is to be able to make it to the championship division, championship round, and there, everything is back to 0. We got the starters here for UTSUNOMIYA BREX, starting out with Makoto Hiyajima, number 6. They have number 9, Yosuke Endo, who we talked about. They also have number 18, Seiji Ikaruga. Number 40, Josh Scott, and number 42, Isaac Fotu. There on your screens, number 11, Hirohide Araya. One of the youngsters that they've got here that they feel they can really build a team around. Araya stands 6'3", and he's got so many playing years ahead of him. He's long. He's got a head above his shoulders. He loves to play both ends. He plays defense and he quarterbacks quite well. One of the future stars of Japanese basketball. Right now we have the hometown Toyama Grouses.
TOYAMA GROUSES, today's roster. Number 1, Yuki Yamaguchi. Number 3, Yoshiyuki Nozuki. Number 7, Tomokazu Abe. Number 9, Takeshi Mito. Number 10, Toshiki Kamisawa. Number 20, Shusuke Ueda. The head coach, Hono Hamaguchi. And now, the starting five. Number 5, Bryce Johnson. Number 11, Maki Eldor. Number 16, Kejiro Matsui. Number 24, Dwight Rogers. And number 32, Junior Matsui.
There you have the starters on your screen. Starting out with number 5, Bryce Johnson. They have number 11, Naoki Uto. Their point guard. Number 16, Keijuro Matsui. He's listed as a small forward there for Coach Hono Hamaguchi, but he's actually their shooting guard. They also have number 24, Dwight Ramos. He's back in action after sitting out because of an illness. And number 32, Julian Mavunga. They do it all. As you take a look at on your screens, number 10, Toshiki Kamisawa, the 23-year-old standing 5'10", another one of those young budding stars here in the B-League, and he plays for Toyama. So we're going to have Josh Smith coming off the bench here today. The last time we had Toyama on the coverage, Josh Smith started and they had Julian Mavunga coming off the bench. So a little bit of a change here as far as Coach Hono Hamaguchi is concerned. So, you know, if you have Josh Smith in there, he's going to be a real load for Isaac Fotu and Josh Scott to handle. But they want him, have him coming off the bench. Let's see how that turns out for the TOYAMA Grouses. Things are going well for Coach Hono. As we mentioned, they are in a 4-game winning streak. On the other side, UTSUNOMIYA wants to get right back onto the winning track after losing to Alvar Tokyo. Bryce Johnson there on your screens. And we're minutes away from beginning this matchup. There's Josh Scott. I'd like to be able to see how Josh Scott operates against Josh Smith. Once again, the starters for both these squads. The visiting UTSUNOMIYA Brex has Hiejima, Endo, Ikaruga, Scott, and Fotu. For the hometown TOYAMA Grouses, they've got Bryce Johnson, Uto, Matsui, Ramos, and Mavunga. And there's Julian talking to his squad saying, look, remember, this is our house. Nobody comes in here without a fight from us. They'd like to be able to get a W here if they possibly can. But this game a little bit more important to the squad of UTSUNOMIYA as they look to be able to progress to the next round. Here come our referees, and we're looking forward to getting this match underway. Once again, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. We're coming to you from the Toyama City Gymnasium. Anthony Suntay with the call. It's Toyama hosting UTSUNOMIYA Brex. If you got any questions about the B-League, send me a tweet, send me a message on IG. I'd glad to be able to talk to you about the B-League, answer your questions if I possibly can. But right now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the action.
3, 2,
That's a nice way of introducing this match.
Thunderbirds are go.
First possession to Dwight Ramos and company. UTSUNOMIYA has a very good away record of 17-6 away from home. They're not averse to playing outside of their gymnasium. Outside of Brex Arena. Uto inside, will come up short. That was a good move. A couple of moves there actually to extricate himself, but nothing going. Endo will bring it down. He's a point, tall point at 6'1". Ikaruga. They go inside. Isaac Fotu, that is his specialty. The moment he gets that ball, he will immediately make his move. If not, kick it back out. Gotta go inside, looking for that mismatch. Uto, another tall point guard. Short there for Bryce. Matsui will recover. Namafunga will try to create. Ramos will try to get inside. That's a nice pass. Uto inside. Dwight Ramos with the assist. We're tied at 2. Already a minute gone here. There's Futu once again. His push shot a little bit too strong that time. Ramos with his first rebound. And they're off and running. Matsui, as we mentioned, he's a gunner. He just launches, hits. That's 5-0 blast. Gives Toyama now a 3-point lead at 5-2. Futu on the outside. A little bit more inclined to him staying inside that paint. Jumper's gonna drop. Ikaruga hits a 3. Check that, that's Endo. And we're tied at 5. Mavunga almost lost it. And look inside. They're trying to go inside as quickly as they possibly can, but that's gonna be hard because Isaac Fotu is cat quick. Baseline inbound here. Seems like nobody wants to inbound the basketball. And then Mavunga steps into place. Matsui with the jumper. Not that time. Fotu clears and there's going to be a foul. Take your pick. Ramos is in there. So is Mavunga. Give that foul there to Dwight Ramos, his first. They forgot all about Hiejima. Longtime member of the Japanese national squad. You cannot leave him open. Nice steal there from Ikaruga. He's got Endo in the wing. He leaves it there for Isaac Fotu. Fotu puts it through. It's now a 4-point lead enjoyed by Brex. 9-5. Now Mavunga will bring it down. Gotta settle down his troops. They all forgot all about Uto. Up and under moves, not gonna work. He should have just put it straight up. Ikaruga. He can hit it from there. They're not guarding him. Here's Hiejima once again. They kick it out. Isaac Fotu will miss. Fotu now 1 out of 3 from the floor. Foul will be called, stopping the action. That's going to be foul number 1 on Makoto. You see, there is quite a contingent that has made their way here inside the Toyama City Gymnasium. And they're sitting right behind the UTSUNOMIYA BREX bench. There they are in yellow. And they're cheering their crowd. That crowd is cheering on their team. And they're quite loud. Even noisier for the fans of Toyama. He's got possession. Mavunga taking that 3. Will give it up. A little bit out of his range. That's what he does very well. Attack the basket. Julian Mavunga's on the board with 2 points. Cuts the lead down to 2. Endo. Now to Scott. Scott kicks it out. Endo for 3. Yes! That's going to increase the lead to 5 here. Biggest lead in the ball game here for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Mavunga asking for movement. Gets it to Dwight Ramos. Ramos a little bit too high there. Nice pocket pass. Finds Bryce Johnson for 2. Nice slam there for Bryce. And 2 assists for Dwight Ramos here today. 4 minutes gone. He's got 2 assists and 1 rebound. Talking about Dwight. Ikaruga. Ikaruga will give it up. Scott wasn't expecting that. Forced it up. TOYAMA gets blocked there. Bryce Johnson was just waiting for that shot to go up. That was like a volleyball spike. Watch it here. Get it out of here. TOYAMA forgot that Bryce Johnson likes to swat those shots whenever he possibly can. Endo. Release pass, finds TOYAMA. TOYAMA to the wing. Endo, another three. Back rims that one. Hit the backboard, that's going to be a turnover. Almost at the halfway mark already. Here in the first quarter. Got a good pace. So far, just one team foul each. Honda trying to use that pick of Bryce. Now tries to get away. Extricates from Josh Scott, but a little bit too strong on that attempt. Now a chance of defense for the fans of TOYAMA. And go inside of Josh. We're going to see Josh versus Josh later. Bryce Johnson with another rejection. He's got two already. It's going to in and out. Offensive rebound here for Scott. You like the movement being shown here. Ikaruga, there was some contact. He was asking for a foul. There was a lot of body contact. That's going to drop nonetheless. And a timeout's going to be called here by TOYAMA. It seems like, as far as Coach Hono is concerned, Brex is just getting every single shot they want. He needs to talk things over. Welcome back to the action here. We're coming to you from the TOYAMA City Gym. This Saturday's action of the B-League, as UTSUNOMIYA tries to work their way to the championship, which is the playoffs. Dwight Ramos using his left hand, scores there. Check that, that's Uto coming in for the first time. Yoshimito, check that. Cuts the lead down off UTSUNOMIYA to 3. Nice setup. Kai Taves hits that one. Kai usually starts, but today coming off the bench. So Coach Anzai also tinkering with his lineup a little bit. There's Uto. Trying to go strong. Gets fouled. He's going to get fouled there. 2 free throws coming up. TOYAMA will hit the bench. As it stands, 17-11. This is the biggest lead for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Two misses there from the free throw line. It's not going to help the cause of Toyama. Gives it out. Checking for the first time is Shuhei Kitagawa. Bryce taps it to himself. Finds Mito. Mito on the run with Ramos to his left. He goes to the right. A little bit too strong there from Amitani. That bounce pass was behind his teammate. And Kai apologizes. Didn't seem like anybody touched that. And that's exactly what Bryce Johnson is complaining about. Hirohide Araya, who we talked about during the pregame, will be checking in now. We go to Fotu. He just re-entered the game. Takeuchi is also in for the first time. Takeuchi over to Fotu. Kosuke Takeuchi, one of the Takeuchi brothers who has served a national basketball squad for quite a while. His brothers both standing 6'9". Bryce facing the double team. They release the double. Bryce Johnson gets away, but it's going to come up short. He puts it in there. Takeuchi just can't stay in step. That's why you have to double. Well, Araya left. And even if that comes up short, you see Bryce Johnson and his second jump so much quicker than Takeuchi's. Takeuchi's going to pick up his first personal foul. Basket and one opportunity here as UTSUNOMIYA BREX still with a 6-point lead. Well, they say no three-point play. They're going to say
One shot.
split from the line there. They're going to say he got fouled in his first attempt. Leads cut down to 7. Takeuchi in the wing. Being very patient. They go outside. Kai with another 3. That looked like it was halfway down. Nice tap in there by Isaac Fotu. That's going to net him a rebound and 2 more points. Fotu now with 8 points to go with 4 rebounds. Under 2 minutes to be played. They're in the first period. Nice setup. Unfortunately, Amitani can't drop that one. He's back up to 9. 21-12. They go to the wing. Kai looks inside. Fotu with another push shot. And that lead is now at 11. 10 points in the contest already here for Isaac Fotu. Long shot not going to work. The boys in red just can't seem to buy a basket from the outside. And here, Fotu, he's just manhandling the defense. Already with 12 points, and the lead has ballooned to 13 at 25-12. They need a basket here. Doesn't seem like Josh Smith is going to be available. They're not sending him in yet. That was a good shot from Bryce. Just a little bit too hard, and it eventually rims out. Julian Mabunga getting ready to check in. The next dead ball situation. Difference 7 seconds from the game clock, shot clock. Araya will misfire. Nice spin there by Uto. They're trying to give up the foul just to stop the play. And here they finally stop it. Shot clock's off. 5.8 remaining here. Photo will check out. Scott back in. Utsunomiya in the penalty, so they can't come up anymore with any foul. They gotta play honest D. They try to go inside. And a foul's gonna be called there on Araya. That means free throws.
ファウル、宇都宮11番、アラ選手。チームファウル5つ目、個人ファウル1つ目。チームファウル5つになりました。富山11番、宇都選手に2ショットが与えられます。
Catching a break there is Toyama. They couldn't seem to buy a basket from the field. Now they should be able to get some from the free throw line, though they did miss two earlier. There, Uto knocks that one down. Prior to that, they were 1 out of 5. So now they're 2 out of 6. Uto makes both. Utsunomiya got a race down court. More than enough time. That's a good foul though. Given up by Kamisawa.
ファウル、富山10番、上沢選手。
That's only their second team foul. He knew it. They have 2 more fouls to give actually. And they might use it. Long shot just short there from Araya. But a very good opening quarter for the visiting Utsunomiya Brex as they lead here 25-14. Second quarter now, as we come to you from the Toyama City Gymnasium. Toyama hosting Utsunomiya Brex. Looks like their 4-game winning streak is hanging in the balance. Utsunomiya Brex coming off a loss to Alvar Tokyo wants to get right back into the winning ways because they need to solidify that spot in the wild card division to make it to the championships. It's a poor pass. Bryce Johnson actually didn't know where the ball was. Will come up with a foul. He glares at the referee, but that pass a little bit too early.
ファウル、富山5番ジョンソン選手。
Kitagawa
チームファ
wanted
ウ
to
ル
make
1つ
sure
目、個人ファウル1つ目。
that the referee saw the foul. There was contact, no question about it. And now they're going to review this one.
少々お待ちください。
Didn't look like an unsportsmanlike foul. First of all, it didn't seem like Bryce Johnson actually knew where the ball was. It was passed to him before he actually was ready for it. And there you can see both players just actually running, looking for the ball. That should just be a regular foul. As Bryce continues to shake his head. Our referees going to the replay monitor just to be able to make sure they come up with the right call. And here come our refs. Just a regular foul as we expected. Our referees have done a great job here all season long. Today, handling proceedings, we mentioned it. Referee Higashi, referee Enya, and referee Wajima. Sideline inbound here from Kitagawa. Kai gives it up to Takeuchi. Araya eventually gets it out. Kitagawa with the handoff. Takeuchi's got that in his arsenal. A little bit too strong though, and a little bit offline. Here's Mavunga. They need to make up for some lost time. They're down by 11. Bryce, you can see the double team getting away inside. Two free throws coming up here for Dwight Ramos. That's what you got to do. When your man goes to double,
宇都宮31番北川選手、チームファウル
go
1つ目、
straight
個人ファウル
towards the basket.
富山24番ラモス選手にツーショットが与えられます
Ramos now on the line for his first two shots from the 15-foot line and looking for his first points. He already has 1 rebound and 3 assists. A little bit too strong on that first.
One shot.
Dwight Ramos, one of the budding stars of the Philippine Gilas basketball squad. Straight from his stint with the Ateneo in college. Went to the B.LEAGUE, came to Japan. First year here. Last 30 event actually opened the doors for so many Filipino players to come play. His brother Kiefer is with Shiga. Ray Ray Parks is also here. There's a nice basket from the outside from Kitagawa. That's going to bring it up to another 13-point lead, and a timeout will be called here by Coach Hono. This lead just continues to swell. Just about a minute and a half gone here in the second period, and the timeout had to be called by Coach Hono. Well, aside from the fact that the boys in white have been making all their outside shots, they've really just been open. Matsui is going to hit there. Coming right back, he has 2 threes for 6 points. That's going to help, but they need some stops. Takeuchi will give it up. Araya. Nice catch there by Takeuchi. Goes to the left hand and he'll score. The veteran showing us he's got a lot of playing years still left in that tank of his. Lead is back up to 12. Bryce forced to put that one up. But there's going to be a foul. Kai, a little discussion there with Bryce saying he never touched him. Bryce showing him his arm saying, look at this. That was hacked across the arm. Coming in now is Hironori Watanabe. Trying to get some clarification on what our officials are allowing as Isaac Fotu checking back in. He's had a good game so far. Already in double digits, and he's only checking back here into the second period. He has 12 points, all of them in the first. Bryce Johnson now on the line. He's going to get that to drop. Look at the lineup submitted here by the Toyama Grouses. Unfortunately for them, no big man. And I'm talking about no Josh Smith. He's not listed for today's encounter. It will be big for them. They need his presence. He easily can give them 15 points, 15 rebounds. And they're now down by 10. Abe's going to check in, the veteran for Toyama. Taves a little bit too strong on that pass. Fotu saying he's being held. They look for Bryce. On the outside against Fotu. He's trying to bully his way inside. Falls away and hits. Bryce Johnson starting to find his range. He's got 7 points. He go with 3 rebounds and an assist. Kai cops out. Open 3. Watanabe there. He's a gunner. You can't give him that much space. He'll make you pay. Right there. He gives his squad another 11-point lead. Abe gives it out. Mavunga. When Mavunga really shows you that ball, he doesn't want to score. He's looking to attack. That's what it says in the scouting report, but the defense bit and he went straight there for the easy 2. Lead has been cut down to 9. Now it's the time of Coach Ryuzo Anzai to call this timeout. Very early here in the second period, both coaches already calling one respective timeout each, and so they're not happy with the way things have been progressing. Coming off that timeout now for Brex. Let's see what Hiyajima and company have up their sleeve. Josh will miss. Scott looked like that was a good one. Foul's going to be called on Watanabe. They're asking for an unsportsmanlike foul.
ファウル、宇都宮13番渡辺選手。チームファウル3つ
But
目。
it didn't seem like he was going for the basketball there. That was a take foul, really. But they're not going to review it.
富山ボールから再開です。
Just a regular foul. Here's Coach Hono. That's a poor pass from the inbounds. They just gave it up. Watanabe for three. A little bit too strong. This rebound from Matsui. They dodged a bullet there. That was really poor inbounding. Dwight Ramos gets away, but suddenly Scott comes in the back, denies him. That's a take foul there from Abe. Stopping the play, letting the defense set up.
ファウル、富山7
And
番
only the second team foul. There it was.
個人ファウル
Trying to go for the ball. Trying to make it at least seem he's going for the ball. Exactly 6 minutes before the halftime break. Mito back in.
さあディフェンスいきましょう。
Look at the stats. UTSUNOMIYA BREX has yet to get to the free throw line. They've been taking a lot of shots from the outside. There's another one. But the thing is, they've been making it. Nice rebound there from Matsui. Matsui now with his second board. Bryce still with possession. They go inside. Julian with the fake. Basket. Foul. And one situation there. That's one for the highlight reel. He faked the pass. Scott look. Watch it here once again.
ファウル、宇都宮
There's the
40番
pass.
スコット選手。
Supposedly. And then he attacked. He got fouled there.
マブタ選手にバスケット
On the free throw line now is Julian Mavunga looking to cut down this lead even further. Now the fans of UTSUNOMIYA BREX trying to distract Julian a bit. Doesn't matter, he makes that free throw anyway. To the applause of his fans. Lead is down to 6. UTSUNOMIYA BREX already in the penalty. There's still 5.5 remaining. Let's see if Toyama can take advantage. Hiyajima inside. Basket and one opportunity. Hiyajima is going to head to the line for the first free throw of UTSUNOMIYA BREX. That's going to give them a little bit more room.
選手、チームファウル3つ目、個人ファウル。
Bringing that lead up to 8. Nice up and under move. Strong finish.
ワンシュート
It's going to be the third team foul for Toyama. So one more, then they will join UTSUNOMIYA in the penalty. Hiyajima, no problem with the second, with his bonus free throw actually. And the lead's back up to 9 after that 3-point play. Nito saw Scott and he said, let's not challenge. From the outside, Julian Mavunga. Wow, that was really downtown. He's got 10 points. Isaac Photo on the other side has 12. With the boys in white. Nice steal there from Tomokazu. Abe racing. Finds Bryce. Bryce will be fouled. That's 2 free throws. There was a lot of body contact, no question about it. He got stopped in his tracks there by Ikaruga. Not to mention Josh on the other end.
ファウル、宇都宮18番、イカルナ
4:38 remaining
チームファウル
here
5つ目、個人ファウル
in the first half. As we get to this technical timeout, we'll be back for a whole lot more from the B-League in just a bit. Almost another miss there from the free throw line. That's going to drop. So they're now 8 out of 12. Still shooting just a little over 60%. On the other side, just 1 out of 1 free throws for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Bryce Johnson, he's going to get another roll. As he shakes his head saying, I know I can shoot better than that, but nonetheless, he's 2 for 2 on that trip. Cuts the lead down to 4. This is the closest that they have been after being down by 13. Scott facing the double. Watanabe for 3. Yes! That was straight and true. Watanabe now with 2 threes in the ball game. Matsui wants to slow things down. Abe asking for movement. And just give it to Julian. He says, create. We gotta move. Shot clock down to 5. Bryce Johnson inside hits. That's gonna cut the lead down to 5. Very good ball movement. Very good patience shown here by Toyama. Under 4 minutes to be played before the halftime break. Kiyajima left open. Dodging a bullet there for the boys in red. Abe trying to rush down court, but realizing they don't have numbers, pulls it back out. Now goes inside to Bryce. Giving up a pass inside to Mito. Mito just couldn't control it. That should have been a layup. Approaching the 3-minute mark. Shot clock now is down to 6. Mito for 3. A little bit offline. Go inside, why not? Their national team member Makoto Hiejima hits. Another N1 situation from him. He's got 7 points. Could be 8 with this free throw coming up. Makoto quickly makes his move. And he gets clipped there by Abe. The veteran Yuta Tabuse will check in. Yuta Tabuse is the very first Japanese player to have played in the NBA. And now he's finishing off his illustrious career here in Japan. Coming in and giving quality minutes. Mavunga will try to attack. Lost possession. It's going to stay here though. Julian saying there's a lot of contact there. Mavunga trying to get free inside. We get it to Mito. Now Matsui launches a 3. That's straight and true. He's got 9 points. Matsui does. All on 3s. That's the lead back down to 4. Tabuse. They leave him open. He can hit that. Misfires. Toyama trying to come to within 2, possibly 1. Bryce Johnson inside, quick basket. He turned around, he saw Yuta Tabuse, and he had another 2 points. A total of 13 here, and a timeout will be called by Ryuzo Anzai. Watch it once again. Great recognition. They look inside. Bryce Johnson, before the defense could react, his shot was up and through. 2 minutes, 5 seconds before the halftime break. Tabuse bring it down. He just missed that jumper from the quarter court earlier. I'm sure he wants that shot back. Endo with the jumper is going to come up short. Bryce Johnson with the rebound. And look at Toyama. They're bringing this down. Look to tie things up with a twinner. Or even take the lead with a three. I might try to look at Bryce Johnson once again inside. He's out of hot hand. Mavunga will now attack. Gives it up at the last minute. He loses it. Tabuse pushes it forward. Endo just couldn't control it. The pass a little bit too low there from Utah. Still a 2-point lead enjoyed by Brex. Just about 90 seconds remaining. You can see the officials here just making sure that everything is in order. No more slick portions. Now they hand it over to Julian. Nice slip there from Matsui, but doesn't get the pass. Almost a 5-second violation. There's a bobble. And here comes Tabuse. He'll settle everything down and wait for all five to be on the same side. Scott doesn't like shooting from that far out, but from that close he will. He'll miss though. Suddenly, UTSUNOMIYA BREX just can't move from 41. That's a good attack there from Julian Mavunga. He knew UTSUNOMIYA was in the penalty. He made contact there. And 2 free throws now. Looking to tie things up. Our last tie was at 5. That was ages ago. 41.4 seconds remaining. Some last minute changes. Not wanting to use a timeout here is Coach Anzai. So he's using the time between free throws to be able to tell his team exactly what he wants to do. Dwight Ramos is going to check back in. They need a little bit more defensive suck for this final 41.4. Not to mention offensive prowess as well. Mavunga looking to tie things up. Toyama's been shooting 69% from the free throw line. There's another, shall we say, fortunate bounce. That's exactly the way Bryce Johnson made his 2 previous free throws. Hitting the front of the rim and then just getting a nice roll. That's a better switch. Now shooting 11 out of 15 from the free throw line, improving their percentage a little bit, but we're tied at 41. Ty was trying to score early and quickly so they can get it back. Got another offensive possession though. Trying to look inside, Bryce Johnson with a steal. Difference of? No more difference in shot clock and game clock. Shot clock is off. Mavunga will attack. Maybe a little bit too early. Chance here for Brex to still take the lead. Inside, Isaac Fotu. That was big. Ramos. That was close. That would have counted if it went down. But if Julian Mavunga just pulled it out at the very worst, it should have been a tied ball game. But right now, heading into the second half, they trail by 2, 43-41. We've got a good one here so far from the Toyama City Gymnasium as Toyama host Utsunomiya this Saturday afternoon for your B.LEAGUE featured match of the day. Starting off well was Brex, getting off to a 2-0 start, and then Toyama came right back with a 5-0 blast to lead 5-2, but that turned out to be the last time they would lead by 3 points, because suddenly it became 9-5, 12-7, 17-11, and the lead just continued to grow up until 13. Here's Isaac Fotu inside. That's just too easy for him. Fotu would finish in double digits. He'd have 14 points after the first half. And slowly but surely, Julian Mavunga got his points as well. He would finish with 12, but Bryce Johnson would lead all scorers from the Toyama side with 13 points. He also had 7 boards and 1 assist. Trying to do it all. Mito with the left hand gets away with a twinner. And then Kiejima finds the open Kai Taves. Taves knocks that one down. Kai was actually coming off the bench here today, usually a starter. Isaac Fotu once again being very effective inside. Open 3, not a problem there for number 31, Shuhei Kitagawa. Matsui hit 3 threes. That was one of them. First quarter ended 25-14 in favor of Brex. But at the halftime break, it's just a 2-point lead now. 43-41. Still in favor of the visiting squad. Watanabe will hit 2 threes. Then Abe will go to Mavunga, who will attack. That's a nice move there from Mavunga. Totally baffling Josh. Mavunga there hits that 3. His only 3 of the game. He would finish with 12, as I said. He also has 3 rebounds and 2 assists. That was the second 3 from Watanabe. Matsui stopping and popping and draining that one. Sabuse will miss. And Mavunga will quickly go inside. Bryce quickly spins, takes that shot. That will tie things up. And then, an ill-advised last shot, early shot by Mavunga. Utsunomiya scores on the other end. That's why they're up by 2. As we break down the numbers, 56% shooting from 2 as compared to 48% from Utsunomiya Brex. But that's a little bit of a misnomer because Utsunomiya actually had 12 more field goals from 2-point distance. They were 6 out of 14 from 3. On the other side for Toyama, they're 4 out of 10. Free throw numbers, a lot of free throws given to Toyama. That's how they were able to make their comeback, because if you look at the second period, Utsunomiya Brex got into the penalty with 5.5 still to be played. 11 out of 15 free throws there. Turnovers, both these teams have taken good care of the basketball. 4 and 5. Utsunomiya with 4 points in the paint. As we look at those numbers, which we showed earlier, it's 16-22. And here we have our leading scorers. 13 points for Bryce Johnson, 14 there for Isaac Fotu. 7 rebounds for Bryce, 6 rebounds for Isaac, and 3 assists each. We have Dwight Ramos with 3, and coming off the bench, Kai Taves with 3. The same number that Ikaruga has as well. So we're all set for the second half, and anything can still happen here, that's for sure. Again, as we set the table for each and every one of you, at the top of the coverage, we talked about the fact that Utsunomiya Brex coming off a loss to Alvark Tokyo, while Toyama is on a 4-game winning streak. They last won last weekend. 2-game homestand against the San Neo Phoenix. They won 92-80 and 93-86. They'd like to be able to make it 5 straight here with a victory. Toyama just wanting a decent finish to the season, but on the other side of the coin, Utsunomiya wants this victory because this can solidify their spot in the number 1 as far as the wild card is concerned, but they could actually jump into the top 3 with a few more victories and coupled with a few losses by the team that is above them in the team standings. We're in the second half. Trying to get away, but Uto's gonna miss. That would have tied things up. Let's see what adjustments both these teams will try to make. Isaac Fotu, surprisingly not attacking. He'll come up, set the pick. Makoto Hiyajima will cop out. Endo hits that 3. Wow, that was a very difficult shot from a really acute angle. We're gonna give him just 2 points for that one. They say he was stepping on the line. Dwight Ramos will give it up. Eventually finds its way to Mavunga. Shot clock winding down though. They go inside. Bryce Johnson will be fouled. Endo's gonna pick up this one. That was a perfect pass. It was high enough that actually only Bryce could get to it. Isaac Fotu could have actually, if he saw it, he could have been able to possibly tap it and steal it, but he had his back turned. Bryce with the handoff. Finds Mavunga. Nice spin there. Bryce Johnson kisses it off the glass. Cuts the lead down to 2. Ikaruga with a handoff. Hiyajima. Back to Ikaruga. Oh, by his lonesome. Bang! Ikaruga, one of the better 3-point shooters. He was left wide open there. He's got 5 points. Lead is back up to 5. Dwight Ramos gets away. But his layup's not going to drop. That rims out. They find Hiyajima to the corner. Now they'll reset. They need to rush. Endo looking for Fotu. Nice handoff inside. Hiyajima's going to come up short. Josh is there for the putback though. It's still not going to drop, but 2 free throws coming up, and Bryce Johnson is going to pick up a personal. He doesn't like it. Let's see. That was good defense there. Falls in the hands there of Scott. And Scott actually overshot that one. They're going to say the foul is on Dwight Ramos. His second. Bryce was complaining quickly, saying, I never even touched him. 2 free throws here for Josh. He's at the line of Josh. Still to score. That's his first point. He does have 5 rebounds and an assist. 2 minutes and 5 seconds gone here in the third. Looking at the defensive assignments, you can see there in the background of the coaching staff of Brex. One of the young fans enjoying himself here inside the Toyama City Gym. Uto almost lost possession there. He slipped. Bryce falling away is going to come up short. Ramos. The offensive rebound. They've got another offensive opportunity. Matsui. Yes! That's going to bring the fans right back in it. Matsui now with 12 points. All of those are on threes. He's got 4 of them. Endo to the wing. We find Fotu. Fotu's not looking towards the basket. Quite surprising because he's got a very good offensive night so far. Hiyajima for 3. Can't answer. Bryce with the rebound. Toyama down by 4. Gonna set up Matsui. Matsui goes all the way in. He's gonna miss that free throw though. Excuse me. That layup. Looks like he was looking for some free throws. Yejima. No. Our team starting to miss. Clearly a foul there. And Ikaruga.
ファウル、宇都宮18番、イカルビ選手。チームファウル2つ目、個人ファウル2つ目。
You can see Mavunga going over to Matsui saying, "You were open for three. That's your specialty. Take it. I set you up." Matsui the inbound. Gets it to Mavunga. Let's see if they look for Matsui once again. Trying to work on that pick. Hands up. With Julian once again. He will attack. Step back. Denied there by Josh. Good defense, and they're off and running. Here's Endo. Will stop. Wait for his teammates. Here's Josh Scott inside. They kick it out. That's going to be a 3-second violation. That's a good call. Isaac Foto was in there waiting for the rebound. But his teammates were gun shy. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the third. White thought about bringing it up and then realized that's Julian's job. Bryce thought there was contact. They're pushing it forward. They got numbers. Yejima inside. Fotu will be fouled. Uto saying, "That was mine. Charge it to me."
ファウル、富山
You
11
saw the
番、
ball right there. He just hacked him across the arm.
2つ目、個人ファウル1つ目。
Mito will now hit the bench. Mito will check back in. The free throws coming up here for Isaac. He can now add to his tally. He's got 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. No problem there for the first shot for the New Zealander. Standing 6'8", 27 years old. A real powerful individual down low. Takes care of both free throws, and the lead is back up to 6. Tomokazu Abe has been reinserted into the lineup by Coach Hono. Get some good minutes in the first half. He's one of those point guards that really controls the pace of the game. Ramos will get denied there. That's a second block from that particular spot there from Josh. Well advised to be going one-on-one against Josh. That's his specialty, the shot block. Scott has got 2 already. Shot clock is at 4. We need to attack quickly. It's gonna run a couple of seconds, well, just 1 second to be exact, off that shot clock. They need something going towards the basket or an open jumper. Bryce turns and hits. That's a big shot. They say it's only a 2. Nonetheless, they got a basket there in that offensive thrust. Nice find. They go inside. Josh looks for some space. He gets it. When he gets that deep inside, it's very difficult to stop him. Ramos looking up there saying, how did I pick up another personal? Well, Josh Scott is just so much bigger than him. He got manhandled there. Scott looking to knock down this bonus free throw. He now has 4 points, 9 rebounds. Make that 5 points. Approaching the midway mark. of the third. Matsui hounded there on the outside. Bryce asking for the pass. Now eventually gets it. Foul's going to be called on Scott, his first. Scott's done well, staying out of foul trouble.
ファウル宇都宮40番スコット
He
選手
gambled there. Takeuchi's in the ball game once again. We got a youngster checking in, Yoshiyuki Nozaki. One of the late additions here for Toyama. Their special designated player, which means they're still in college, and because of their talent, they're signed up here to the B.LEAGUE, which gives them a chance to really see how it is to play as a pro. Not to mention you get paid as well. But it's really the experience more than anything else of playing every day with a professional squad. Utsunomiya up by 7, looking for more. Ikaruga kicks it out. Takeuchi giving that 3, puts it up. Back rims that one. Strong foul. That's going to stay here in this end.
ファウル富山9番三田選手チームファウル4つ目個人ファウル3つ目
A little bit of a gamble here from Coach Hono. A while ago, he put in Shunsuke Ueda, another youngster, in the first half, as we see that last jarring bump. Toyama now is in the penalty after that one. So 4:21 still to be played. This time, let's see if Utsunomiya takes advantage. Well, now there is some blood coming from Mito's face. He'll have to be
富山三
replaced.
田選手止血作業を行います少々お待ちください
That was from the last play. Well, they'll just replace him. Here comes Toshiki Kamisawa. He started a few games here early in the season. Now coming off the bench exclusively.
宇都宮メンバーチェンジ
Look
13
at
番
the team
渡
foul
辺選手
situation for Utsunomiya. They've got 3. As Watanabe is going to come back in. Utsunomiya's got more than a handful of players they can really count on come the playoffs, or what they call here in the B.LEAGUE the championship. Postseason that begins next month. Watanabe left open for 3, puts it up. Will come up just short. The tap recovered. Takeuchi will bring it closer. That's a nice find. Josh Smith with an easy slam. And the timeout will have to be called now by Coach
ここ
Hono.
で富山が後半
Suddenly
1回目のタイムアウト
Defensively, his squad doesn't seem to know what they need to do. And they're giving up easy points such as that one. Now their chance. Oh, let's go. They need to be able to score here. They're down by 9. Talking about the hometown, Toyama. Mavunga gives it up. Open 3. A little bit too strong that time. Watanabe with possession. Past the timeline. We look inside. Josh Scott. Josh Smith is not in action here for Toyama. That's Josh Scott playing for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Back up to 11. Once they're at a high of 13. First at 25-12. And then we were tied at 41. That jump shot's not going to work. Josh once again with another rebound. He's in double digits rebounding wise. Talking about Josh Scott. He's got 7 points, 10 boards. That was his 10th, and he got fouled there. I'm not quite sure why they were happily fouling him, because Toyama mustn't have realized the fact that they're in the penalty. That's 2 free throws. And there's nothing Josh Scott could have done all the way down on that end of the floor. Right now he can do damage with his 2 free throws. Makes the first. Poor decision. And there were 2 players actually trying to foul him. Led by the import, Bryce Johnson. He makes 2. It's going to tie the biggest lead of the ball game. Now at 13, with under 3 minutes to be played. As Dwight checks back in. Ramos kicks it out. Gets intercepted there by Watanabe. Now they're looking for the biggest lead in the ball game. Nice pick there by Isaac. He'll give it up. Twitter's gonna drop, and it's now a 15-point lead at 63-48. What a third quarter it has been. Brex already scoring 16 there. Abe scores. That's only the 9th point for Toyama. Watanabe will be fouled. That's another 2 free throws. That's a mistake there, that's for sure. And Kamisawa realized it. He gave up the foul readily, and then he realizes, uh-oh, we're in the penalty. 2 more free throws. That's not good. That is lack of recognition there. Not to mention good strategy for Watanabe and UTSUNOMIYA. Make the first. They're trying to distract him. It doesn't bother him at all. He makes both, and it's now 65-50. Another 15-point lead. Mavunga. They send a double. 3's not gonna work. Misawa was left open for that. He had all day to shoot. They go inside. Kotu, and it's gonna be another foul. What are you doing? You just stay strong. Trying to come up with a steal there. You had no angle. And then he was complaining. He got a lot of arm. Well, this third has really slowed down because of all these fouls. Kotu's going to make his free throw once again. He could have a new high. It's not gonna drop. Still a new high though. 16 points, 66-50. Not even scoring double digits is Toyama here in the third. At least not yet. That's a good strategy, sending the double. Having to give it up quickly there is Julian. Julian posting up, they don't find him. And another foul, personal foul. What is going on?
ファウル富山5番
Julia Mavunga
個人ファウル
looking at his teammates and saying, "Do you guys realize that we are in the penalty?" Same thing for Coach Hono Hamaguchi.
宇都宮42番
He's got a real bewildered look on his face. I think that foul was really more out of fatigue than anything else. Coming from Bryce Johnson. Bryce Johnson has played almost 30 minutes. So he's played essentially the whole ball game. Looking at the numbers, yes, Bryce Johnson has not yet sat down. No problem there, those free throws for Isaac Fotu, and it's now an 18-point lead at 68-50. Well, I asked the question a while ago, will UTSUNOMIYA BREX try to take advantage of the foul situation, because TOYAMA got into the foul bonus, as they call it. It's still 4:21 to go. And they've yielded so many free throws. And that's why UTSUNOMIYA now is up by 18. Mavunga's gonna come up short. Ramos to the offensive rebound. Kamisawa kicks it out. Abe. Pass goes to Mavunga. Kamisawa. They'll have to put this one up, and there's a steal from Kai Taves. I thought they would come up with another foul. Going inside Fotu. And there's a foul once again. You like the collapsing defense, but you just can't hold the player. Not at this stage.
ファウル富山10番上沢選手個人ファウル3つ目
They've just given up so many free throws here in the final minute and a half. That's going to be the third personal foul there of Toshiki. It's like they're giving up. They still have a whole quarter to play. Without these free throws, it could easily be just an 8-10 point ball game. And now it's a 20-point lead at 70-50. 21 points now here for Isaac. Wow, really surprising. Well, they got to score. They only have 9 here in the quarter. Abe for 3. Yes! Now they got 12. Shot clock's off. Guy knows it. And he says, let's take our time. We're up by 17. Could be more. Yes, it's back up to 20. Boy, this TOYAMA squad looks like a beaten lot. Let's see what transpires when we enter the fourth. No look pass. They go to the corner. Kitagawa, all by his lonesome, knocks that one down. We're done with 3 quarters. And it's Brex with a commanding lead at 73-53. It's now the fourth period. Well, Toyama still not out of it, but they got a lot of work cut out for them, and they need to start right here on this defensive end, but they allow Kai Taves to score, and that lead is now ballooned to 22 at 75 to 53. They need to get some baskets. Get back in this ball game. Get that lead down to about 10 with about 5 minutes. Uto gets away. What a tremendous third period that was. For Brex, they scored 30 points while limiting Toyama to just 12. That's a huge turnaround. And now they're going to use some clock. Kitagawa. Big jumper, a little bit too strong. Josh with the rebound. And he'll bring it back out. They'll try to use some clock. Again. Kai for three. Back rims that one. Still a 20-point lead. Not quite sure why Kitagawa had a take foul there. He had all four teammates behind, ready to back him up defensively, but he took one. He's being replaced. Well, that's probably why he took it. I wanted to give Araya a chance to get back in the ballgame. Araya has played in the first half. Not really giving them too many minutes. Number 3, Yoshiyuki coming back in. UTSUNOMIYA, one team foul. So they got two youngsters in there. Number 3, Nozaki, and number 20, Ueda. Nice jumper there from Kamisawa. He missed everything because he got fouled. There's Kai Taves on your screen. Right beside Takeuchi. 3 free throws now coming. Let's see how many Toshiki can make here. Looks like he might be given 3. They're going to need all 3. If it is 3, makes the first. They're not out of it yet. As I said, if they can bring it down to about 10, 12 points entering the last 5 minutes, they just might have a chance here. He makes the second, so he will be awarded 3. He gets all 3. He cuts down that lead, but now they got to do it on the defensive end. Nice press, and then they call it off. A lot of time on the shot clock. Nice swing from one end to the next, and then they leave the man with the ball. He can't knock it down though. Bryce with the rebound. Bryce Johnson with 10 boards. To go with 17 points. But they're going to lose possession. That can't happen. A little bit over-eager there. Was that pass to Araya? Hikaruga can't believe it. And now a timeout will be called. 7:54 to be played here in this one. Coach Hono wanted to talk things over. Just about 8 minutes still to be played here. Still, some life for Toyama. If they want to try to pick up another victory here and get 5 straight. They really just had a terrible third period. Bryce to the wing. Open 3. Ueda not up to the task. That's asking a lot from the youngster. High Taves will miss out. Uto. They'll bring it out. No Dwight Ramos inside there. No Julia Mavunga as well. Bryce Johnson hits. And the lead is down to 15. He's got 19 points in this contest. Well, they're right on target there. It's still 2 minutes to go. They can bring this down to 10 and have a chance to be able to come from behind. Long rebound. And here comes Uto and company once again. Ueda will attack, get denied. Here's Taves. Taves with a handoff to Scott. And a foul will be called on Uto. That's well played by Kai. He knew he had his big man trailing. I have to hand it to the youngster though. Challenging Josh Scott. That's what you like. When you see your big man running, you give him the basketball. Reward him for sprinting down. Julian Mavunga there on the back of the bench. I think some of the trainers are working on him. Not quite sure if there is something wrong, but we'll see if he comes back into this ball game. Isaac Fotu inside for a little bit more firepower from the New Zealander. Lead is up to 16. Here comes Dwight Ramos. And he replaces Bryce Johnson. So right now, Dwight Ramos is the lone import for Toyama. Maybe giving Bryce a minute and a half at the most. You're going to need him back in the ball game if they want to make any run or pass. Uto and Kamisawa just not on the same page there. That was really crazy. They weren't even attacking yet. Once again, they look inside. Isaac Fotu delivers. And that lead is back to 18. A timeout will have to be called here. Just when it looked like Toyama was making their move, lead was down to 10. Oh, they're trying to get the lead down to 10. It was down to 14. It's now back up to 78 to 60. Let's see if the timeout works. Time is running out here in Toyama. With that timeout, that actually gave Bryce Johnson an extra 2 minutes to rest. Nice three there from Kamisawa. He's got 6 points off those 3 threes. Excuse me, not 1 3 and 3 free throws. Under 6 to be played. He's down to 15. Takeuchi left open. Hits that one. And the lead is back up to 18. These prototypical big men right now can hit from 3. They can hit from just about anywhere. 15 years ago, they were strictly inside the paint. Stepping back, not going to work there for Nozaki. Kotu will give it out. Open 3, Ikaruga. No. Nice tap there. The youngster will try to challenge, and that's just too easy. The defense was waiting for the attack of Nozaki. Dwight almost with a steal. That's going to bring us to our technical timeout here. 4:49 to be played in this one. Still a commanding lead enjoyed by the visiting UTSUNOMIYA BREX. They got a lot of time on their shot clock. They're going to use every single second of this one. Foul's going to be called. That might be an Abe. He turned around saying, Isaac Fotu is a really big guy. Very hard for me to be able to knock him down, but foul nonetheless. Abe will pick up a personal. Again, another 14 to burn. Isaac Fotu. He stopped. Everybody thought he was going to give it up. He just turned around and hit that hook shot. And the lead is back up to 20. They send it out. Dwight Ramos will come up short. Well, it's not looking good right now for the Grouses. Nice up and under move there from Hiyajima. He'll be fouled by Kamisawa. Isaac Fotu now will be replaced. I think his day's done. Here comes Araya. Not necessarily the clean crew, but I think they're going to be sending in a lot of their youngsters now to get some valuable lessons, valuable playing time. Looks like a one-ball game here. Just about. They're up by 20, and 2 free throws for their star, Makoto Hiyajima. going to be short, but Makoto's there. He knew it was going to be short. He went into the rebound again. That's supposed to be basic. Somebody's got to take the shooter. And the lead is now up to 23 at 86-63. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game.
ファウル、宇都宮だと
Makoto Hijima came up with a foul because he said he wants to come out. His day's done.
メンバーチェンジ、0番田臥選手、31番北川選手が入ります。富山20番上田選手に2ショットが与えられます。
Nice free throw there from Shunsuke Ueda, one of the two youngsters that they have for Toyama as part of their special designated player status. So Bryce is not coming back. Neither is Julian Mavunga. So their leader now is Dwight Ramos and Tomokazu Abe, the 37-year-old point guard. Araya kicks it out. Yuta Tabuse. Behind the back pass will not work. Scoring there is Ueda. That's going to cut the lead down to 20. But again, they're just going to use clock here. They don't need to score. Watanabe. Araya for three. Yes! That was dead center. We talked about him at the top of the coverage. Part of the young brigade here for Brex. Leads back up to 23. Dwight looking for space up against Takeuchi. Takeuchi all over him. Nice setup. These baskets will help Nozaki and Ueda, who actually had the assist there. Gonna teach them a lot of valuable lessons as they continue to grow here in their career and in the sport of basketball. Watanabe puts up a three and hits once again. So they're just trading threes, they're trading baskets, and Brex says, not a problem. We're up by a whole lot. Foul will be called there in Kitagawa.
ファウル、宇都宮31番北川選手、チームファウル、
Utsunomiya
チー
Brex
ムファウル3つ目
is in the
宇都宮
penalty.
メンバーチェンジ、7番テーブス選手が入ります。
Toyama with still one more foul. Kai Taves is going to be sent back in. Look at trying to add insult to injury here. But Kai Taves is a youngster. He's got a lot of experience already. Foul's going to be called there. And that's going to mean free throws. Utsunomiya got into the penalty with 2.5 remaining. There is that strip.
個人ファウル1つ目、富山20番上田選手に2ショットが与えられます。
Good form. 2 free throws being knocked down there by Ueda. Nice to see these young guys given some playing time. Araya gets away. He's got 5 points. Under 2 minutes to be played. What a chance now for a lot of these players. Don't see too much action. Also get to see some television time. Their fans, their family can watch them in action. Abe will miss. Tabuse with the rebound, and he gives it up to Kai. Wow. Nice basket there from Kitagawa. Kitagawa is a veteran. He's 36 years old. That's why you can see that was a veteran move. His attack stopped and hit that jumper. It's going to be an assist. Yes, it is for Dwight Ramos. Nozaki hits a three. Look at the numbers of Nozaki. He's got 6 points and 2 assists. Dwight Ramos picked up his 5th assist there in a losing effort. He only has 1 point. He's also added 3 boards. Under a minute to be played here. They should use some clock. Kai says, no, I want to score, and he does. He's got 8 points. Now a 25-point lead. At 99-74. Toyama now is also in the penalty. And that foul from Ueda will mean free throws here. He was readily giving up the foul. Check that. That foul will get them into the penalty. Kai looking for another shot. No. Boy, they still want to score. Why not? That's going to drop there for Shunsuke Ueda. Ueda's got 7 points. Could be 8. So the youth brigade now trying to take over here in the last 4 minutes. And why not? This is valuable playing time, which they hardly see. They'd see it for their respective universities, no question about that. But not at the professional level. And especially here in B1. A lot of players actually end up in B2, but can you imagine? These 2 youngsters, Nozaki and Ueda, playing at the highest level here in Japan. I don't think Araya and company will score anymore. Dwight Ramos looked up and said, yes, a couple of seconds remaining, so I'm going to pull back because you guys aren't taking another shot. And that will be our final score. 99-79 as Brex silences this crowd. And after that loss that they had the last time out against Alvark Tokyo, they'll come away with another victory. That's going to increase their tally, win-loss record, to 33 victories against 14 defeats. And that makes their record also even more impressive. Playing from away, they're now 18-6. Toyama will drop to 20 wins and 30 defeats. As we get ready to set up this interview with Coach Ryuzo Anzai, Coach Hano Hamaguchi, and the rest of Toyama will address this crowd that have come over here to support the Grouses at the Toyama City Gym. Stick around. We'll also have the highlights of the match that just finished, and we'll go through the numbers as well. But first up, of course, is winning coach Ryuzo Anzai, the 40-year-old. He was a Brex player actually since 2017, and now he's taken over the coaching reins, and he's done quite well for his squad. And this is a squad that is looking towards winning a title here. First and foremost, they're looking to be able to make it to the championship, which is actually the playoffs, the postseason, and it looks like they will be making it there. They could make it there through the wild card, or with a few more wins, they might just be able to leapfrog into 3rd spot. Here now is Coach
勝ちました。
安西
ブレックス安西ヘッドコーチに来ていただきました。コーチ、中止なんかでリズム作りづらい終盤でのこの富山戦でしたが、まずゲーム1取りました。今の気持ちを教えてください。
そうですね、何試合か中止になって、久しぶりのゲームだったんで入り大事だなと思ってたんですけど、前半はね、いい部分もありながらディフェンスの強度が 一個一個の強度が低くて、で、ずるずる富山さんのいいところ出されてっていう感じで、どうなるか分かんない試合になるなという感じだったんですけど、後半ね、しっかりそのディフェンスの強度をまず一個一個高めるっていうところから、流れ作れたから良かったかなと思います。
少しやっぱり感覚がいったのか、いつものブレックスのシャープさとか強度が少し出すのに時間かかったかなと思ったんですが、コーチの印象を教えてください。
スミス選手とかがね、富山さんがね、コロナで何人か欠場しているっていう状況のそこの甘えみたいなところだと思いますけどね、別に試合が空いてるからその強度が低かったっていうよりは、もうなんか気持ちの部分で油断みたいなところが一番大きいかなと思います。それが後半ね変えられたのは良かったですけど、はい、
厳しい言葉ありましたけど、コーチただベンチから今日は結構スコア重ねてくれた選手たちがいましたが、そこら辺にもコメントください。
そうですね、ガードの選手に対してのディフェンスがね、富山さんの、特殊なディフェンスというかそういうのをやってきてなかなか難しかったんですけど、鍋がねそこでしっかりシュートも決めきってくれたり、後半もねだから鍋ガードにしてっていうところで捨てるところがない状況を作れたんで、鍋だけに限らずですけどそういう活躍があってよかったなと思います。
ブレックスのファンの皆さんからすると、明日も必ずという声が聞こえるところも思います。メッセージお願いします。
もう本当にね富山でもたくさん足運んでいただきましたし、バスケットライブでも応援してもらってて、本当にねもうチャンピオンシップのためにはもう一試合一試合大事になるんで、しっかり明日もブレックスらしいゲームやるために準備して頑張りますので応援してください。はい、
勝ちました安西ヘッドコーチでした。ありがとうございます。そうですね。北川選手、
はい、
シーズン終盤で、タフスケジュールの中でも中止が続いたりとか、リズムちょっとつかみづらい中での富山戦でした。まずゲーム1を終えて気持ちを聞かせてください。
While ago there it was head coach Ryuzo Anzai talking about the fact that it was important for them to be able to win this ball game because they want to stay in step with the leaders and make it to the championship, which is actually the playoffs. He said in the third period it was really crucial because that's where they had 30 points and they limited their opponents to 12. So that was an 18-point difference. He said they'll continue to try to play well, and he thanked everybody for their support. Right now we have one of the heroes, Shuhei Kitagawa.
で終わってみたら11得点としっかり貢献できた気がします。そのあたりいかがでしょうか。
そうですね、ゾーンを対応してくると思ってたので、その部分はしっかり準備をしようというふうに思ってましたし、外だけにならず中もしっかり使えて、中と外のバランスを見ながらチームとしていい形で攻めれたんじゃないかなというふうに思います。
ブレックスファンは富山で1つじゃなくて2つだと思っていると思います。メッセージをお願いします。
はい、アウェーでも本当たくさんのファンの方々来てくれてますし、映像を通しても応援してくれていると思うので、そういうファンの人たちのためにしっかり明日も勝って宇都宮に帰りたいと思います。
ベンチからの貢献でした北川周辺選手です。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Nice statement there from Kitagawa. He said in the first half we played as hard as we possibly could, but they just couldn't take the lead. In fact, they led, but just by 2 points, 43-41. But he said in the third period, inside and outside, we had a good balance in our team, and that was the real key point, and that's why they won this ball game. They entered the fourth period up by 20, 73-53. That's a huge 20 points. Now let's go to the highlights. First period started out very well here for Toyama. They yielded the first 2 points to Brex. They were trailing 2-0 and then a 5-0 swing. got them to lead by 3 at 5-2. And then Brex took over and never looked back. They built leads of 4 points, 6, 9, even 13 in the first half. There's Isaac Fotu getting away. Isaac Fotu at 14 points at the half. Here he is trying to shut down Mavunga. Little stutter step there, and that Euro to end things off. Getting his basket from the other side. Dwight Ramos here. Nice pocket pass. Bryce Johnson with a slam. There it is once again. Dwight Ramos would finish with 5 assists in this ball game. He also had 3 points and 3 rebounds. Mito gets away there. Nice find on the outside. Kai Taves. That was set up there by Makoto Hiyajima, the national team member of Brex. And there's Fotu once again, just flexing his muscles. Every time he gets that ball inside that paint, so difficult to stop him. Open 3, no problem there. That was Kitagawa. Kitagawa would finish with 10 points. He also had 2 rebounds and 1 assist. First quarter ended 25-14 in favor of Brex. And at the halftime break, it was 43-41. Still in favor of the visiting squad. Watanabe would check in. He'd hit a couple of threes. That was one of them. Abe would check in. And he finds the streaking Julia Mavunga, as he gets another basket there and one opportunity off that fake pass. Mavunga puts it up there once again. Nice basket from deep once again from Watanabe. He didn't have major minutes, but it was enough. Matsui would hit 3 threes in this ball game. And at the halftime break, a lot of the fans were entertained, and for Toyama, they thought that their squad was in it, and they were, just down by 2. But this was the pivotal third period, when the boys in white just went nuts. Ikaruga left open for 3 there, knocks it down. Matsui will try to stay in step. Nice spin there from Dwight Ramos, but just couldn't get away from Josh Scott. You forget, Josh Scott is 6'10". Beating the shot clock there was Bryce Johnson with a quick spin. Shot clock was down to 2 there. And they go inside. Scott once again. They just had too many points inside that paint. Georgie Takeuchi would find Scott once again. And suddenly, just using those picks, they were hitting from all angles. At the end of the third period, it was 73-53. Abe would hit. Gonna put a little bit of a run here for the boys in red, and they did have their opportunities, but in the end, Scott, Fotu, Endo, Taves were just too much. There was no Chase Feeler for Utsunomiya Brex here today, but there also was no Josh Smith for Toyama. So both these teams hampered, but the locals really came up big for the boys in white. Looking inside once again, there's Fotu. Easy jump hook. Makoto Hijima is going to miss this one. It's going to fall right into his lap, and he'll put it through. One of the few mistakes converted there by the youngster as Ueda scores. but the outcome was already settled. Easy basket there from Araya. He would finish with 5 points. Araya usually scores a lot more. Here's another basket. Getting away. Nice move there from the 22-year-old. And that's going to do it. Our final score, 99-79. As we break down the numbers here before we call it a night. Overall field goal numbers, Utsunomiya shooting much better, 52% to 45%. But when you break it down, it's 59 to 47% from 2-point distance. 42%, actually just about even. But they still had 3 more 3-point field goals as compared to Toyama. In terms of turnovers, not too much. 8 turnovers for Utsunomiya Brex, 10 for Toyama. Look at the points in the paint. Utsunomiya Brex with a plus 10, 38 to 28. And bench points, 39 to 27. So, it was a plus 12 for them there. Look at more numbers. Rebounding story, 40 to 27 in favor of Utsunomiya. Isaac Fotu, in terms of rebounding, well, first, this is scores. So 12 points for Matsui, another 12 points for Mavunga, 12 points also for Scott, and 11 points for Watanabe. Now, the first level there, you see those are the scorers. Second level, those are the rebounders. So 11 rebounds here for Bryce Johnson, the same number as Josh Scott. And in the assists, 5 there for Dwight Ramos, and 6 for one of their starters, Shegi Ikaruga, with 6. Look at more rebounding numbers for the losing team. Mavunga had 4. 10 rebounds for Isaac Fotu. Head-to-head matchup between these two youngsters. Kamisawa there on the left, number 10. Number 11 on the right is Araya. Just about even. They were on the floor for about the same amount of time, 15 minutes as compared to 12. But as far as these players are concerned, they needed a W, especially for Utsunomiya Brex. They wanted to be able to make it to the playoffs, and they pick up win number 33 as they improve to 33-14, and they improve also from away from their home. They are now 18-6. That's going to do it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, thank you very much for joining us. Till tomorrow, take care. Have a good night ahead. God bless.